Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
Time to crack open a bottle of champers on the side of the good ship Clubavision and launch into part 2. In this part we've got DJ Magazine's dance chart and we make moves to Movimento at Grace in London.
Number 10, Choo Choo Project, Hazen and Phasing.
And at number 9 we have the brilliant bass toy and running.
Number 8, Dead Vector, make a move on me.
At number 7, Bent EPA. Number 6, Michael Moog That Sand.
Number 5, Andy Amador, Ray.
Number 4, Left Field, Dustin.
Number 3, Salome Dibaya, Outro Lugar.
Number 2, the Boy Wonder, everybody, yeah.
And number 1, Andorra Project and Cascades of Colour.
Hello everybody, my name is Joe Tivanelli. You're watching Clubavision, yeah.
Grace is the latest addition to the capital's clubland map. Located just off the core, blimey, Gavner, Old Kent Road, the 2,000 capacity venue is actually a film studio. The venue features 3 different rooms and the Saturday night's called Movimento, so come on, let's get a move on. I'm joined by Carl, who's the promoter of Movimento, and Claire, who's the production coordinator of Grace. Tell us about your job, Carl.
Well, I'm promotions director of the club and promotions manager for Movimento, which entails a lot of things really. Basically booking of DJs, promoting the club nationally or European-wide or whatever. Basically getting the people in the club, really.
Claire, what does your job involve as production coordinator?
Looking after dancers, the general look of the club, styling, making sure the staff are up to standard, moaning at people as well. That's my main job.
There's 3 rooms with 3 different types of music, so tell us about that.
We didn't want to go for the London thing, we wanted to go for the national thing. Now, the idea is, because the venue's like really big and probably one of the biggest venues in London apart from Bagley's, the main room we want to go for like the deep uplifting house. In the middle room, we want to go on the US kind of tip. And in the music bar, okay, we're going on a kind of like eclectic type thing, you know, like we had Luke the Luke down here playing, not the usual house set, but like the breakbeat set, you know. So basically, you know, we want to come in, obviously the way you come in through the entrance is the music bar, so we want people to relax, have a nice drink, then you go into the next room, have a nice boogie with the US, and then go and have it large in the main room. We're looking to go like well European. I mean, to be honest, we've got a club this big and we want to like compete with the likes of, like in like say 1 to 2 years time, compete with the likes of Ministry, Cream, you know, and be with the big boys.
Tell us about what you got planned for the Millennium.
Well, we've got a biggie for the Millennium actually. We're doing Movimento with Sugar Candy, who are another really good glam promoters in London. We've got an LDN room, okay, with Danny Rampling, Jeremy Healy, okay, and then we've got an exclusive with Danny Howells from Bedrock, okay, which is going to be excellent because obviously he's going to be doing a 3-hour set down here, which is going to be totally superb. We've got Brandon Block down here, we've got Loop the Loop, we've got K-Class, you know, so it's quite a bit, you know, quite a big. Yeah, obviously we've got our residents as well, myself, Gunnell, Paul Gray and Slipmat, obviously, because he's now doing house sets. And yeah, I mean, the tickets are £100, and I know it's a bit of a, you know, bummer everyone's selling these tickets for £100, but what we're doing is we're giving the first 500 Movimento members and Sugar Candy members who obviously get their tickets, we're throwing in a £50 drink voucher as well.
Production-wise, we're going to give the Dome a run for its money. We're having aerialists and acrobats and, of course, all the stilt walkers and the trannies with altitude as well. But we are going to give the Dome a good run.
How about the future of Grace?
Wow. It's the beginning, so we can only go forward and get bigger and bigger.
Hello from Grace.
And where are you from?
Italy.
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 Italy, Naples.
I'm from Kent, and I'm also from Kent.
What do you think the London club scene's like at the moment?
The thing about London, London is the music capital of the world. There's so many different branches of music, and obviously there's something here for everyone.
The music's definitely got to be right. Something that's a bit uplifting.
It's a really, really good venue.
Right, the club is brand new, but I really like it. So it's gonna blow up soon.
What other clubs have you been to in London?
Bridge and Inner Rave, Aquarium, Ministry, Liverpool and Garlands.
Fabric, Minister of Sound.
Right, my name is Roy Jawa Brothers.
Sherry and Linda.
And you've got two admirers here.
Yes.
I bet the women like a poke and a prod, don't they?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We've been doing it for years.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? I mean, we're having a good time, you know? You know what I mean?
And we do use Nivea, oil of Ulay, and
Look, we do.
we're fine.
Dad, I'm a good girl, honestly.
Classic. Let me see, where else do I go to? Go down Emporium on a Friday, Saturday nights. Hanover on a Thursday still.
Penge Party's a nice little horn for us. That goes on once a month.
All I can say is the HQ, Paul Trouble Anderson.
And who are your favourite DJs?
Tony Humphries, Roger Sanchez.
Ramsey, Fane, Creed on the mic on the MC, and
Me on
that's
a
about all
Friday.
You on the Friday.
Me on a
that's about
Friday
it.
when I get pissed.
And who are your favourite DJs?
Oh, I don't know. I think Pete Tong's still pretty good at the moment. He's still got it happening.
What do you think of this club, Grace?
Edgware Road. Edgware Road. My address in London.
So many clubs in London at the moment, there's so many to choose from. Do you find it difficult to choose?
Definitely. A lot of competition. A lot of competition.
You see these old clubbers, and you laugh at them. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I've still got about another 2 years at the most. That's it. I've got a bit of class.
And so, how would you say that the English club scene compares to the Italian club scene?
Right, it's not really much different about it, but I think it's the same.
Yeah. We love dancing, so we like to come out, have a drink, have a dance, meet our friends. It's a sociable thing to do.
I'm usually ill on a Monday.
It's bloody great. This club, come here, you will love it. End of story.
Ta-da, mate!
Ciao!
I want so much to give. Who wants to be alone, really? That don't mean that
This is Bert Bevans, who's one of the innovators of modern dance music. Bert, do you think you should be better known than you already are?
My music is better known. So the people in the business, they know me, and that's what's important.
You've had a pretty long and colourful career so far. Would there be anything?
It's not over yet.
Would there be anything you would change?
Not really. I've enjoyed myself. I've traveled the world. I've met a really lot of nice people, and it's nothing. It's fantastic.
You used to play at the original block parties in Queens. What was New York like back then in the 70s?
New York was absolutely brilliant because you'd shut off a whole street and everybody would bring a sound system. You'd have 4 sound systems, one at each end, one each in the middle, and it would be brilliant. You know, everybody from miles around, you hear that noise going, and it's not just one block would have it, the whole neighborhood would have things like that. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
And do you think that being in New York helped you with your music career?
Yeah, because funny enough, we moved to Hollis, Queens, which is home of Run DMC, LL Cool J, all the boys, Def Jam, all of them. So they grew up in my neighborhood, or I grew up in their neighborhood.
Yeah. How does DJing differ from the 70s?
The funny thing is, it seems like it's come full circle, you know? The 70s was all about songs, Aretha Franklin, Al Green, you can play anything in a club. And then the 80s went the Euro and the disco stuff. Back in the 90s, we've all come back to songs again. And all this filtered disco stuff is all from the 70s.
You've played at quite a few celebrity parties. Tell us about those. You've got any gossip?
I want to live. Celebrity parties are excellent because you get a chance to meet everybody. I mean, like Grace Jones parties are notorious. Yeah. Stevie Wonder's parties are excellent too, you know.
You played at the infamous Studio 54. Was it as good as everybody says it was?
I tell you what, it was better. It was better than that. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a club with no inhibitions. You know, you did what you wanted, and nobody judged you.
The open day, Studio 54 in the Virgin Islands, and you were actually DJing there 2 days. What were you doing for the rest of the time, eh?
I was sailing, basically. They had a 64-foot yacht that nobody used in the hotel, so I went sailing 5 days a week around the Caribbean. Fantastic. I went sailing with John Belushi, with Keith Richards, with a whole host of people, believe me. Fantastic.
So you now live in the UK. What made you decide to come here? This rainy weather.
The UK for me is a good base because I do Europe almost every weekend. I'm somewhere else playing a different club. And after Justin and I did the ministry, basically I got stuck here. It's a great place to live. I mean, got stuck is a bad way to say it, but it's a great place to live, so I enjoy it.
Tell us about your background in ministry.
Justin Berkman came up with the idea of bringing the Paradise Garage to London. And I'd met him in New York, and we came here. He found the finance, we built a club. The rest is history.
And do you think that concept worked?
Yeah, that concept you could take anywhere. If you put a pure sound system behind it, and you put it for dancers, for people, for music, not for the media, it works. Eventually, though, the media takes over. It becomes popular.
This is JT Vanelli. Was that right?
Vanelli.
Nearly.
Vanelli, Jyoti Vanelli, yeah.
You've visited the UK quite a few times now. Which is your favourite club to play at?
I play in Glasgow, in Tunnel, I play for Renaissance, I play in Complex Ministry. I did many different gigs. I think in London is more fashion, it's like Milano.
You've remixed a lot of music from a lot of big people.
The last work I did famous in England was Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
He was in my studio to sing that song, and he gave me many trouble for women, but it was incredible voice, incredible professional, really professional singer. He sings just one time, and
you also have your own production company, don't you? JT Company?
Yeah.
And what sort of vibe is behind that? What sort of style?
JT Company is a company with many different labels. I have at the moment 4 different labels. One is house, trance, commercial, and also something really pop. We call pop when there is a song not so clubbing. And also I open a company for distribution. It's called Level 1, and this year is the year because we discover Eiffel 65, we discover Wonder Project, and that song was #1 in UK. Maybe for that reason it's better if we produce a lot of that kind of stuff.
You were actually responsible for finding Robert Miles, weren't you, the producer of Children?
I was the executive producer. I discovered Robert in Italy. I played that song, also if it's not my kind of music, because I play more house. But when I played that song in the past, it was an incredible song. I played for 1 year, nobody knows. After 1 year and 6 months, the song was big everywhere.
Italian music was known for its big piano breaks. Is that still a feature of the music now?
When we speak about the piano, we speak about Daniele Davoli and Black Box. After 10 years, I think everything changed. We have the influence from the past, like any DJs all around the world. In this moment, you can listen good music also in the radio. You can listen influence from the past, from 70s. Everybody use some sample. I prefer to play, to see somebody to play a piano or bass or guitar. In this moment I have my new song is like it's not like Jamiroquai, but it's the same mentality, only 4 different instruments, live and a singer.
What's that song called?
Don't Bring Me Down. It's the new Jyoti Vanelli project.
And how about the millennium? What have you got planned for that?
Everybody say fuck the millennium, so I do the same.
From the Met to Movimento, this episode of Clubavision has been packed full of more fun than Prince Harry's Christmas stocking. I'll see all of you angels of love under the mistletoe next week.
Next week, Clubavision tucks into some tasty NY sushi at the Republic in Sheffield, sits down for a natter with Kim Mazel and Pesce, gets her final views on the tunes with Club On, and rounds this series off with those Sunday Central Nutters at Pulse in Birmingham.
Like, tag, share and subscribe.
So this is Clubavision, and this is how it's done. This is Clubavision, Clubavision's #1.
Where's that f***ing rave, man?